He's cooking. He's cooking today. I can already tell. This is going to be one of those videos where y'all are watching it and you're just in awe. You're saying, what the hell? What's going on? How's he doing it? How's he managing this? And I'll tell you right now. The build, that's what it looks like. 162 is a nice place to invade. You get a nice little combination of 150 gankers, and you get a nice combination of people who are, you know, working up towards level 200 as they just play through New Game Plus. It's nice. This is the old bubble boy. This is old Punish Glenn. He casts that bubble. He tries to get you to hit the bubble, and that's how it works. That's the build right there. We're trying to hit with that bubble. We've also got a bunch of carrying sword sorceries. Gavel of Haima, Cannon of Haima. We've also got that on the build. I love doing that. That makes me happy. It's a bleed build because, you know, we got a ton of arcane. So I got bleed infused weapons. And when somebody gets bled out, I got that Lord of Blood's Exaltation. And that Lord of Blood Exaltation, what that's doing is giving us a buff. That buff applies to our spells, so now our spells are doing more damage as well. And it's just, you know, nice little synergy there. If you're going to run, you got to have Arcane for the bubbles, right? You know, might as well take advantage of the things that Arcane can get you. And one of the things that Arcane can get you is some bleed, build up, and what have you. Look at that bubble. Just circling back around, doing bubble stuff. We love it. We love to do trick shots with our bubble. We love to cast the bubble with our back turned and then lock on at the last second and just watch that bubble just flip and fly and go every which direction it possibly can. We love the lightning balls. They're the legends of PvP. We love a guy who gets hit in the face with a lightning bolt and doesn't take any damage from it. There's so much to love. Ask yourself, you know, what's not to love, right? Another nice thing about the bubble is the way that people will run from it. Some people don't respect the bubble. I've talked about that phenomenon. But there's another phenomenon where people respect the bubble and they run from it. And when people run from the bubble, it's funny because now you've got people going in a direction opposite of the rest of the party. And in that type of situation, you know, you get a little time. And a little bit of time is really all you need as an invader. To make some things happen. Boy, I sure do love Honed Bolt. I sure do love how much range it has. I sure do love how much range it has. It sure is awesome to have that much range. Until suddenly it doesn't. Until suddenly its range appears to be, you know, cut into an eighth of what it was. It's fun. And we love Frenzy Laser. We love two guys standing out in the middle of nowhere with no enemies around them at all. Just casting spells. We love that. You know what else we love? You know what we love more than that? We love having Star Shower on a build. We love that. We love being able to do 250 damage from half of a map away. We love being able to do almost 500 damage from half a map away. We love spamming projectiles, don't we? Yeah, y'all thought y'all were the ones. Y'all thought y'all were the only ones who could possibly have projectiles. And you were wrong. Because now I have projectiles. The annoying, obviously I have projectiles, I have bubbles. You know? I like to cast the bubbles. I like to cast the bubbles at you. I don't like casting Star Shower, but by God, you're gonna leave me no choice? You know? Well then alright. You leave me no choice. I'll cast Star Shower until you're at 1 HP, and then I'm just gonna chase you around with Carrion Slicer. Never get hit. Don't ever get hit by this spell when you have 1 HP. What am I gonna do? Hit you with a sword or hit you with a slicer? Oh, it's the sword. There you go. There you go, big fella. There you go, old bully goat. I'm that bully goat. Yeah, you are. You're that bully goat. Guess what? I'm from Owensboro, Kentucky. We eat mutton. Your ass is going to Moonlight, son. I'm gonna slather you in that sweet, savory sauce. And have you with some potato salad and cornbread. You little bully goat bitch. Mutton. You ain't nothing but mutton. Reduced to content. With your passivity. Makes me sick. People love to watch this. People come from miles around. They go to their local library. They get on the internet. They go to www.youtube.com/Saint Riot on the big net. And they come and they watch this. They videotape it on their on the VHS. They take it back to their house. And on Sunday, after church, you go to the Ponderosa. You get home. Well, before you go home, you stop at the dollar store. And you get you some stuff. Maybe a candy bar. You know? And then everybody goes home and they sit around the VHR, the VHS, the VCR. And they watch the Saint Riot content together as a family. And they love it. They love when I do bubbles. They love when, you know, I make the most annoying players go away. They love to watch it. One of them little boys, you know, of the family, he's watching it. And, you know, his legs don't work real good. He's got those metal braces on his legs, and he's got those metal crutches. And he's like, "Daddy, I don't like him." And his dad's like, "Don't you worry, boy. Saint Ryan will get him for us." And then I get him. And the little boy, tears well up in his eyes. "He got him, Daddy. He got him." "He got him for us, son. He got him." "I'll always get him for you, little Timmy. Don't you ever worry. You just keep getting those legs healthy. You're gonna be a track star one day. You know, you're Bruce Springsteen born to run. And that's what's up. Let's see if we can lure these old fellas over here. Let's see if we can lure these old fellas this away. We got that Lord of Blood's Exaltation. We got that multi-hit combo talismans. We got all kinds of craziness happening right here, don't we? Once you just almost jumped into that bubble. Could you imagine how hype of a clip it would be if I got somebody jumping into a bubble on video, live, in high definition, 1080p, 60 FPS? Could you imagine what that would be like? How hyped that would be? Well, I guess, you know, I thought we were having fun. But that guy was having a ball. I guess you could say he went balls to the wall. I suppose you could say he went balls out. Yeah. Look at that splash damage. Bubble on the door. Baby, who's it for? Knocking one more time, and then I'll knock once more. Come answer the door, little baby, and talk to me. They call me the bubble thrower. I'm the MVP. I want you to watch this right here. I cast this bubble. I get hit. Oh my god. I'm in a frenzied state right now. My whole brain is turned off. And so I cast another bubble. I'm going to fill that room full of bubbles like a child's birthday party. And then he says, "Mr. President, get down!" And then it's me and my boy Moongrim. And I got to keep Moongrim alive. You know, Moongrim is my homie. I love Moongrim. Moongrim is basically like if they put Saint Riot in this game as an NPC. He does all the stuff that I like. You know, he's wearing the fashion that I like. He's got the weapons that I like. He's got the spells that I like. I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm actually the mocap artist for Moongrim. They called me into From Software's old studios and they said, "Hey, we want you to mocap a character we know you're going to love." And I said, "All right, let me see it," you know. So they did. They hooked me up to all those weird baubles, and I had to wear the green suit and stand in front of the green screen. And, you know, I did the mocap. And unfortunately, they didn't end up using it. All of my mocap stuff, they didn't end up using that, which made me a little sad. But you know, it's all right. It happens. Still, you know, it was a great chance to fly out there and get some mocap on my resume. Gavel of Hyma, but guess what? I'm buffed from the Lord of Blood's exaltation. Who's ready to take 900 damage on a damn carrying greatsword? I'll keep swinging. Will you? Not if you're dead in hell. They're dead in hell again. Bloody bubbles. And they're cunning. Bloody bubbles are coming. I hope you're prepared. Because that's what this build's all about. This build is all about bloody bubbles. And, you know, having cool sword spells. These are the best spells in the game. Somebody was like, spell-based PvP is boring. You're boring. You don't even know what things are. I can't believe they give opinions to people. You know? They just hand them out and they say anybody can have this. Anybody can have this opinion. I'm not over here casting Star Shower all the time, okay? If you think that this right here, spell-based gameplay, is boring, I'll tell you what's really boring. Sitting at home, never getting laid. Why don't you get a little wet? Before you come talk to me. Hey, what Elden Ring opinion would have people talking to you like this? That's a joke, by the way. I just said I don't want to hear opinions. I just said it. Okay? That was a joke. It was a callback to a popular meme. You know, what opinion would have you like this? And then the guy, and he's surrounded by knives. Sometimes it's Pickle Rick, and he's surrounded by people holding guns at him, or whatever. Sometimes it's John Wick, Pickle Wick. Is that something? Has anybody done that yet? Pickle Wick? Anyway, look at, you can tell these players right here, these are the real legends of PvP, okay? They've got more hours on YouTube than you do in Elden Ring. They really know how to sit down and watch a video about how to put seppuku on Naginata and then press L1 and dual wield. They really know how to do that. Okay? They're some of the best players in the world when it comes to watching YouTube videos and then looking and seeing what happened on the YouTube video and then doing it because the YouTube video told them it was overpowered. The YouTube video told them it was overpowered. Well, here's something that they don't tell you about overpowered. One thing that needs to be just powered on, is your console and your internet connection. Because if that's off, you can't just play the game. And now, you're going in the montage. The disconnector montage. Imagine what it must be like to pull out dual spears the moment you see an invader. Right? Imagine what it must be like to do that. And then immediately get punished for it. And have to live with that. You know? Oh, but I looked on YouTube. I looked up the most overpowered bill. How could this happen to me? How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. Who sang that song? Simple Plan? These guys had a simple plan. They were going to stand on this rooftop and kill invaders who were absolute buffoon idiots. Whenever you people tell me that invasions are too hard, that's you. Okay? That's what, that guy right there? I can understand being confused about what's happening here. You know, this certainly looks ominous. But how are you going to run up and hit my frog? And then just blasphemous blade at point blank range. And you're using a frenzied great shield. What is happening? What are you doing? You know? So now I gotta sit here and I gotta wait for Butt Scratcher Prime to show up. And once Butt Scratcher Prime shows up, it's over. It's on. I'm gonna use Night Maiden's Mist. Because these boys are just sitting down here doing the same. You know, this is the only thing they know how to do. If this doesn't work, they are clueless. Do you understand? Do you understand that if this doesn't work, these people, it's like Cinderella, the clock strikes midnight. Except instead of the clock striking midnight, what happens is the stupid shit you saw some YouTube troll, that stops working, and instead of you turning into a pumpkin, yeah, that's what happens. You turn into a pumpkin. You have the intelligence of fucking vegetables. Just dumb as shit. Anyway, here comes Buttsock. Now, shout out to Buttsock, or whatever this dude's name is. Something about butts. It was a Saturday. I wasn't streaming. I was just invading, doing some invasions on a Saturday. And I kept invading with this guy, Buttsock. And I think we had like 100% win rate, me and that guy. You know? It was just luck of the draw. I wasn't streaming. He wasn't streaming. We were just two dudes. You know? In the moment. And as soon as Buttsock showed up, it was over. You know? This invasion was decided the moment Buttsock arrived. Look at him. Here he comes. He's fine. I kept him off of him long enough for him to get up the ladder. He sees me. He heals. We acknowledge each other a little bit. How you doing? Doing good. Nice to see you. Alright, you ready? Then let's go, you know? I'm gonna drop a Night Maiden's Mist to clear out some space here. Just like that. He'll sit here, he'll eat it before he realizes what's happening. Okay, now we're good. Buttsock with the instant transmission, no big deal. And boom, here we go. Now I wonder what this Phantom's gonna do. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that build. Look at that build, YouTube. Look at it. That must be really overpowered. He must really be one of the legends to know of a build this esoteric. What do you think's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen in this invasion here, huh? We all know what's gonna happen. It's just a matter of waiting for me to press R2 and then parry him. Oh, I didn't press R2 that time. I did the Barker poisoned stone clump bait. And now it's time for wake up game. Grab a brush and put a little makeup game. Hide the scars to fade away the shake up game. And Buttsock and Saint Riot. That's guaranteed, baby. That's guaranteed. Little running, little bleed out, little flip, little crouch poke, little piercer. The combo. You give them the slow bags. Teabag them like it's the first time you've ever teabagged anything. So they really feel like an idiot. Thanks for watching my video. I'll see you next time. Later, y'all.